everyone, back again from Canberra, and I am just going to be completely honest with you guys. I am feeling like the last thing I want to do right now is a Facebook Live, and the reason is because I am going to share with you guys a bit of an experience as to what's been going on for me, particularly over the last couple of days as I've attended an incredible event from a wonderful coach of mine, and really what it's all connected to is rejecting your own emotional experience. And why I physically don't feel like I really want to do a Facebook Live is because I have like a massive headache, like a whole lot of my sinuses, oh my gosh, my brain's not online, all sorts of things are going on for me physically, and it's actually all connected to the message that I want to share with you guys today, which is when you reject your own emotional experience, you end up rejecting yourself. Okay, and so over these last couple of days attending this event, I have been diving really deep into what's been holding me back. Like, what is that next level and layer for me? And what I've actually found out, what's the basis of everything is, and what's been holding me back at the deepest level has really been me rejecting my own emotions, because I've just wanted to get into action and just get it done. And, where I've come from in my personal development journey has been, the stage of development has been, you're in control of your emotional state, right? So, if you feel negative, you're doing that to yourself, and you need to shift and change your focus. You need to choose your emotional state, and that has been really good to part way of my development, but I've reached a level where that's actually no longer serving me. I'm very much in control of my own emotional states. My next layer of development is actually in letting go. It's actually in experiencing, accepting, acknowledging, and honoring what's going on inside of myself, so that I'm not resisting and running away from, but I'm actually owning. And when you own something, you actually get to a point of releasing. You release and you're in a sense of relief, and that allows you to move forward in your most inspired ways. And when you're getting caught up in getting caught up in resisting your emotions and having to, be in control of your emotions and not let any so-called negative emotions get in the way of what you're looking to achieve in your life, you'll get to a point where you keep hitting your head up against a brick wall, and you see that you're just plateauing at a certain level. And what it really is that you're just ready for your next level of development. And it just so happens that for me personally, what I'm sharing with you guys today is opening up to my emotions. And it got to a point today where, because I've got an incredible coach in my life who is willing to call me out, on some things that I might be blind to, he actually has been saying a couple of things over these last couple of days that just, I was like, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting that he sees that within me. And I'm like, I don't think so. I'm hearing it, and then I'm like, yeah, don't think so, but I'll try it on, because I like trying on different things. And one of my, things that my deepest fears is being unaware, right? Being tripped up and blind to the stuff that's holding you back from reaching your potential. So, people say things, I'm going to try it on, and particularly, a coach that I trust. And it just cracked me this morning. He said it again, and it cracked through, and I started making all these connection points. And we're in this group environment, and I found myself in a position where I've never been before, which was I just literally could not stop myself from crying. I was doing everything I could possibly do to just not let the tears come up. And all I wanted to do in that moment was just run out of the room and escape. And it just came out, and the reason why it came out was because I was ready for it, and I felt like I was in a safe enough environment to actually go where I've never gone before, and to cry in front of a group of people and open up and go deep and really share and make this connection point. And I made the realization that every single one of my challenges has been based from myself rejecting my own emotional experiences and how I feel about things. And in turn, what that was doing was sending a message to myself that I'm rejecting me, right? And because I'm rejecting me, I can't trust myself. And if I'm not trusting myself, then I'm being overly focused and, on external validation rather than validating myself, right? External people to say it's okay to move in this direction because I'm not trusting myself. And if I just start by really just owning and acknowledging and accepting and making it okay to have whatever emotional experience that I have, I actually reestablish a deeper connection with myself. I trust myself, I validate myself. I'm no longer reliant on external people to do that for me. So I'm no longer needing something outside of myself, and I can go about the job of just reconnecting with my internal inspiration, what I'm driven by, what I'm inspired to do and create in this life. And it doesn't matter what, if I get that validation from the external world, or I get the judgment, or I get the criticism, or I get all the rest of it. Because when I'm centered within myself, just like when you're centered within yourself, nothing externally can throw you off guard. And if you're rejecting yourself, you think the whole world's going to reject you, so you never show up fully, and that's some of the realizations that I personally have been making in my life. And these have been realizations I've been making for many years, right? Since the beginning of my personal development journey, 7 years ago, which is when I really dove into this work. But there's always that next layer, right? And I feel like I've hit another level, and I know I've got a ton more to go, but this is just me sharing really authentically and really openly with you guys. And it's been, a really emotional day, and I have got my work is really diving into the next levels of my emotional experience and making that okay and not actually judging myself for that. And, I just want you guys to sit with this, and, every person that we learn from is there to support us when we need it, but we need to be willing to evolve past their teachings. All right, that's a big lesson that has been solidified for me, right? Because I've learned from some incredible human beings who teach this stuff, right? That teach, to choose your emotional state, to empower yourself, to not get caught up in that, and to change and shift your focus so that you can be operating in an emotional state that's conducive to you moving forward. That's one level of development. I'm now reached the point where I need to go the next level, and it's actually going the other way. And it's actually going, all right, I'm in control of my emotions. Now I need to relinquish that control, and I actually need to make it okay, whatever emotional experience that I'm going through. All right, so and that's why I'm learning from different teachers, and I'm going to continuously learn from way different teachers who have different perspectives, and that's actually very empowering. So don't just get caught up on one teacher's teachings, because they'll serve you to a certain degree, and then you need to be able to expand your mindset and learn from a variety of sources and variety of teachers. Okay? Thought we were going to crash then. Lucky I'm not driving. All right, so I definitely want to check in with you guys. I hope that this message has resonated with you and served you, and it just gets you thinking, where in your life, how are you rejecting yourself? And just know that when you reject any part of yourself, and your emotions are an experience of yourself, you are rejecting yourself. And when you reject yourself, you're so fearful of the external world treating you in the same way that you're treating yourself, that you can get caught up with not being fully authentic and not going in the direction that you're inspired to. All right, so I'll hop out of the car. We're in a really beautiful place. So I'll show it to you guys once I've been able to check in with you guys. But let me see who's been able to join me, and you'll get to see a bit of the sunset. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful out here. All right, let me check in. I've got Tommy and Bina. Thank you for making us emotionally intelligent. Oh, that is such a gift to hear. Thank you so much for letting me know that is helpful to you, Bina. And it's so good to see you, and thanks for all the love hearts, Ellen, much appreciation. And Sarah's here as well, good to see you, and Renee and Elf, and Tony, hello to you, and Kirsty's here, and Jared and Sarah. Oh wow, I actually caught you live. Hello lovely lady, always good to see you, beautiful soul. Love it when you can join live. And Elf, much love to you, my friend. And Judy's here, and Ellen and Raya, awesome, and Matthew, great. And Jerry, hi Vanessa. Thanks for your message. We have to be conscious of our inner feelings, energy, and remain connected to our true, authentic selves. So beautifully said, my friend. Really appreciate you showing up and sharing your wisdom. And Mohammed, thank you so much for your kind words there. And Sarah, I'm very much like this, Vanessa. I sometimes find it hard to make a decision because I don't trust myself. I have no idea why. It feels like a confidence, self-belief issue. With you there. And I realized recently on a warrior course that I have been holding a negative belief about myself, that I'm not enough. I am way hard on myself. Oh, I'm with you there, beautiful. And just know this, every single human being walking the face of the planet all share the same deepest fear, that we're not good enough in some way, shape or form. And if we're not good enough, we won't be loved, right? It comes down to our basic survival. Oh my gosh, can you guys see where I am right now? It just doesn't work that well on here. So I will just flip the camera for you guys. Can you see how beautiful it is? Oh my gosh, the camera just does not do it justice whatsoever. I think that is, I might get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Parliament House just there. I've got a beautiful sunset. But that is so true, Sarah. I really resonate with what you're saying. And just know you're not alone. You know, you're not broken. There's nothing that you need to fix. What that really is what we all have. We all share that, right? We all have that deep yearning to be loved, and we feel like we've got to be good enough in order to experience that. But what it really is that we're lacking self-esteem. Self-esteem is knowing that you're valuable no matter what you do or haven't done, right? That you don't have to do anything or be a certain way in order to be a lovable human being who's good enough, right? Just as you are. And it's easier said than done, right? We think about this stuff. We can talk consciously about it, but it's a journey. I'm on it, you know. I'm always going to be on it, right? And I love that you're sharing so openly here, Sarah. And I can't wait to have you in group coaching. I know you joined, and I'm so excited to dive really deep with you. So that's next stage, and I can't wait to help and support you on that journey. And Matthew, hey V, just joined in. When is the next masterclass session? Awesome. So what we've got going on is every month where you guys are at, I love having you as a new member of the Academy as well, Matthew. But you'll get access to a new masterclass each month. You've already got your first one, and that comes up every month. We are going to have a community catch-up and connection call, video live call with you guys next weekend. I will be shooting out an email for all of you guys. And then 2 weeks after that, we've got our group coaching. So I know both Matthew and Sarah, you're new members of both the Academy and the group coaching. So I am so pumped to get to dive super deep with you guys. So I'll be sending you all the deets. And any of you guys who aren't currently part of the Limitless Potential Academy, monthly masterclasses, our group coaching sessions, our community catch-ups, and all things great, and you want to be a part of that, just reach out to me, shoot me a message, and I will send you all the deets. So I love that. And Adita is here as well, and Damien, hello, and Alex and Lucy, hello to you. No, I'm not back home yet, Lucy. I am in beautiful Canberra. Again, I'll show you where I am right now because it's just, yeah, super, super beautiful. And I am just watching the sunset before I go out to a beautiful dinner with some really special human beings that I'm very excited about connecting with. And I am leaving Canberra tomorrow, and heading to the Blue Mountains in Sydney where I used to live. So I'm really excited to head back up that way, and then I don't know where I'm going right from there, but I'm just road tripping it all the way back up the east coast of Australia, all the way back home to my beautiful home in Noosa. So I'll be taking you guys on the journey. So I don't know where we're going yet, but it'll be fun. And cracking view. Yeah, it's so beautiful, Matthew. Honestly, I wish you guys could see how honestly beautiful this is. Like, it is so picturesque. Like, look at that water. I mean, I can't wait for the day where our cameras actually do it out, the beauty here, just like the justice that it deserves. It's absolutely stunning and incredible. Awesome. And Sarah's here as well, another Sarah in the house, and you're so welcome, Sarah, always. And Saroj is here, hello to you. And Tony, thanks for your viewing message, Vanessa's self-confidence. I love it. Thank you, Tony. And Saroj from Nepal, so cool. Oh my gosh. You know, my granny's favorite place in the world, she's 94 now, but she used to be my mountaineering granny, and her favorite place in the world is Nepal. So I love that you're from there, Saroj, and I hope to get there one day. And Sarah, I would highly recommend the masterclasses of Fab. You learn so much about yourself. Thank you so much, Sarah. Again, you are giving me the greatest compliment to share, you know, if you're finding value in the Academy, which I'm so touched to know that you are. And thank you so, so much for giving me that gift by sharing that with our other beautiful community members who might be on the fence and they're like, I don't know about this, right? So thank you so much, Sarah, and so grateful that you're finding value already. You've only just begun, so that's amazing. And Sarah, love act. I see it all the time. Love act. Yeah, not sure what you're meaning, but hit me again and I'll try and pick up what you're putting down. And Sarah, have a lovely time. Vanessa, thank you so much. Beautiful. And Lucy, sounds fun time. Sunset is beautiful. Thank you, Lucy. Hope you're doing amazingly well. And yeah, it is really, really beautiful. I'm just going to catch the end of it. I'm just going to sit and bask in the beauty. And Namia is here as well. So all you guys now who are catching me now, chuck it back to the beginning when we get off this recording, and I hope you get a ton of value from today's message. And as always, guys, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, that you're doing something super empowering, and today's message has definitely served you. Thank you so, so much to each and every one of you guys who have been able to join me live. So much appreciation for your contributions and the co-creation and joining in the conversation, and your words of wisdom, and your just you showing up and being you. I so appreciate it. All right, so, and last little comments here, Saroj, hope to see you in Nepal. This year is Visit Nepal 2020. I love that. Yeah, I can't wait to head over your way, Saroj. Thanks for the invite. And Huda, hello to you. And awesome. Okay. All right, so I'm signing off, guys. I am sending you all of my love. I'll give you another quick spin around because it's gorgeous. But I hope that today's message has served you. And just know that when you reject your own emotional experience, you're rejecting yourself, and it starts this whole rigmarole of you stepping away from actually trusting and believing in yourself and backing yourself and moving in the direction of an inspired life and towards your potential. All right, so just remember that, and just know that sometimes it's a stage of development on the journey to be able to be in control of your emotions, but just know you're going to transcend that, right? And so don't just stick with one teaching or one teacher. Learn from a variety of sources. All right, so much love for each and every one of you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.